and welcome back to Forest Frontiers, the greatest park in the forest. Let's see. Last time we actually beat the park, although from the way I'm doing things, beating the park doesn't exactly matter too much. I mean, I obviously am going to try and beat all of them, but my goals are as this. Number 1, beating the park, obviously. Number 2, repaying back the loan. Number 3, purchasing all of the territory. And number 4, buying or building all of the rides. I'm gonna try to make them each a custom track. Keyword trying to be. I mean, technically this is custom because it's not in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2's files. Although, if you know what you're doing, you can put Roller Coaster Tycoon 1's rides in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 or OpenRCT. Maybe I'll do that later if I want to. So the easiest thing to do is obviously just fucking buy all of the land. I actually really do not like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2's, I'm just gonna fast forward a bit. There we go. Yeah, this is why I'm using hyperspeed. You could call it cheating. It's kind of cheating. The thing is, waiting isn't a challenge, or at the very least, it's not the challenge that Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is supposed to give you. Not having a fast forward button was a major oversight of the original game. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 and Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic had a fast forward button, and even that's still not fast enough. I like hyperspeed. Like, do you really want to wait here forever, waiting for me to, just get the money to buy all of this land? I'm pretty sure that you don't. Anyway, which ones of these didn't I build yet? Okay, we got the balloon, we got the burger bar, we got the drink stalls, cotton candy, and pizza. Okay, so we need fries. Fries can go here. We can put another bathroom here, I suppose. I hear those are quite important. Ice cream. And popcorn. Alright. So, let's get some more cash real quick. There we go. The park with the best gentle rides! Yes! This piece of shit finally paid off! It's free and people still don't want to ride it. Anyway. Wait, what? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna show you why I don't like Roller Coaster Tycoon 2's actual built-in rides. You see the station platforms here? They are never on the ground. Ever. Like, this is a different crazy caterpillar from the first game. It looks completely differently, and I like the original ones a lot better, even if the stats are probably worse. I mean, sometimes the paths are on the ground, but it's very, very rarely, and even then, it's the most stupid-ass route. Why is the queue line not on the same side as the exit? Why would you do that? And if you're missing just one piece of scenery, by the way, it won't give you it won't give you the paths, which you always have. So if this required the candy theming, I wouldn't be able to have the paths. It's either all scenery or no scenery with these things. Okay. We got the suspended swinging roller coaster, which is shit. It is, like... It's not the worst coaster in the game, but it's not a good coaster. It's not. And the horse, the steeplechase, oh my god, that's not good either. Forest Frontiers, like I said last time, it's got a pretty shitty selection of rides. So all you can do with this one is just go up and up. You have brakes and an S-bend right and left. So you could do this. You can go down. You can't bank the turns, so you can't get all that fucking wild. You can do this. I guess the only way to do this is kind of like you do it with the dinghy slide. And you know, this is probably still going to be like way too intense for some reason. Let's test it! So, one thing that was suggested to me last time is that I should ask you guys for ride names, and that seems like a good idea. It's probably not going to be for this park, but when we get on the next one, sure. Oh yeah, we gotta focus on this. I think it's the lateral G's that I'm curious. No, it's the vertical G's. It didn't spark red anywhere, which is good. Although it seems they have gotten damn close. Alright. Yay. It doesn't kill people. But we can charge like $7.50 for it. There we go. This is a family-friendly park. Thank you very much. There we go. Let's open it up. Yes, the worst music in the game. Dog'em's Beat. The best music in the game. Actually, not really. My favorite type of music, or my favorite musical theme, does change a lot. Usually I go with the summer style. But sometimes I'm more of a rock style 2 mood, and sometimes I'm more of the oriental style, or, ooh, the urban style. You can't hear because, like I said before, OpenRCT's audio is kind of glitched. Well, yes, of course it doesn't have a... yeah. So I guess our next goal is to build this one. I really don't wanna. I really don't. But I said it was my goal to build all of the rides. This one isn't as bad as the steeplechase, but my god, these things make people puke. Like a lot. Shall we go down? We go down. We go down. Da 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 da. Special. I mean, you can helix. You can helix. That's something. They take up so much space. They have no banked turns, which is a problem. If you're wondering why your intensity is always so bad, it's because you're not banking your turns. Oh, you don't automatically? Okay. If you bank your turns, it works so much better, and the guests will find it a lot less intense. 35 feet, 35 feet, 80 feet, okay. Derp, derp. Special. I don't know if S-bends affect that, though. I would assume that they do, which is why I don't try to use them all that often. In fact, we kinda want to not do that. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go with this one. Wider turns give you more of a leeway, which is why I like using the widest turns possible. Boop, boop. Alright. Like, this coaster is probably an utter piece of shit failure. But we will have to see, won't we? Go down here. And we want some brakes, I'd say. Special S-bend the other way. S-bend right and left doesn't mean anything when you can go anywhere with the camera. You know that, right? Okay, let's see how badly I fucked up. You want to see how badly I fucked up with this one? For a coaster with such few moving parts, it's an easy one to get wrong. Also, if you're wondering, no, I'm not going to count each new vehicle as a new ride. Or else I'd have to make 1 million boat hires in every single park, which I don't think anybody wants. The motorbikes is another vehicle for the steeplechase. So, vertical G's, that's what we gotta pay attention to here. Ooh, lateral G's. I mean, you can have a little bit and it won't do you much trouble, but too much, and you've got an issue. This is actually one of the few rides, though, that can benefit from that. People like this one more intense, which is one of the reasons why it's hell to work with. Go faster. Yeah. See? This means we fucked up. It's both the turns. The turns are the issue. So, I think what I have to do is lose more speed before that happens. Let's see here. Okay. Also, yeah, that's a weird thing about Forest Frontiers. The base ground is -5 for some reason, all of it. see. We actually want to go this way. Do this. Do this. Circus, of course. Okay, let's see here. Bulldoze, bulldoze. Entrance, exit, go! Turbo. I did it! Oh my god! I hate this coaster. I hate it! And it's one of the biggest ones they give you. Like, they one of the most common coasters in the game. Gonna have to pay $10 for this one. So let's go this way. Okay. The Wooden Wild Mouse is the most overpowered coaster in the game, I think. Oh. That's not good. Can I make the path here? Okay, path here. But I don't think I've ever actually built a working one. Which means it's another challenge for me. The Wooden Wild Mouse is cheap and compact, which means it usually doesn't take up too much space. However, look at these pre-designs. They always have a lot of turns after a drop, which has always kind of confused me. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, let's give it a go. Also, yes, they have this, which is steep slopes that you can chain, which is pretty cool, I must say. Okay, so like, what do? You just go down. Okay, I don't want to really fuck up the terrain too much. So what, do you go down a couple, forward a couple, down a couple, forward, turn wide? There is no special things here, so that's not going to be a thing. No looping on this one. Down a couple, forward a couple. Like, this is really all I can think to do with this one, and it's probably gonna crash. Just putting it out there. Let's see if seeing supports can actually help me this time. Exit, entrance. Let's see if I got this one right. let me know it's obviously not going to crash. Okay. It looks good. I am legitimately surprised that this is passable. Okay. What was those stats? Those stats are, I can charge $10 for this. Okay. Squeaker Town. That is a new car for the same vehicle. So, looks like we're mostly caught up. I know I haven't built the chairlift yet. I'm kind of waiting on that one. So let's, I guess, reduce that. What? Alright, looks like this one is actually going to be 4 parts. I mean, probably most of these are going to be 4 parts because of how long it takes to complete one park in the entire game. We're probably going to be spending an equal time on the other parks. It's just you get more rides in this one than the time limit. But we're almost done here. There's just a few more things we gotta do. And I will see you then.